This is a short video clip on the clinical use of the Back-Shu points. As you all know, of course, the location of the Back-Shu points is on the back, 1.5 zone from the spine. And as you all know, there is a Back-Shu point for every Zhang-Fu organ. What is the clinical application of the Back-Shu points? I personally use the Back-Shu points very much in chronic diseases. I would say that in the treatment of chronic diseases, I would say that I probably nearly always use the Back-Shu points. Of course, having said that, it does not mean that the Back-Shu points cannot be used for acute cases. Indeed, they can. For example, let's say you have an acute case of liver fire, you can use bladder 18. But I personally use them much more to tonify qi, blood, yang and yin in chronic diseases. Another application of the Back-Shu points is for the treatment of sense organs. So the liver Back-Shu points for the eyes, the kidney Back-Shu points for the ears, etc. When I mention the Back-Shu points in my lectures, people always ask me, how do you needle them? Do you have the patient lying on their side so that you can use the front and the back at the same time? I do not do that. I usually treat the patient lying on the back first. I do whatever treatment I decide to do with points on the limbs and points on the abdomen. I usually, in an adult, I leave the needles about 20 minutes. Then I remove the needles, turn over, lie face down, and use the Back-Shu points. When I use the Back-Shu points, I usually retain the needles a shorter time. They don't need to be as long a time as the needles in the front. By short time in an adult, I mean about 10 minutes. So, for example, a very, very common use of Back-Shu points would be in chronic kidney deficiency. I will nearly always add bladder 23 to the treatment and leave it 10 minutes and then remove it. I also use the Back-Shu points a lot with moxa. They are a wonderful treatment for yang deficiency with moxa, which I use with direct moxa, with little moxa cones, usually at least 5 moxa cones. More often I use 7 or 9 moxa cones. They're a great treatment on bladder 23 to tonify kidney yang, a great treatment to tonify stomach and spleen on bladder 20 and 21. And this concludes my short video clip on the use of the Back-Shu points.